Okay, so this next exercise, we're looking at the four corners of your stance. Now, the four corners are the diagonal corners, and the control points for your stance are the front and back of your foot, front and left and right. So, when I go onto the ball and heel, this controls those 4 points of connection, and ball and heel, I've got 4 points of connection there. Now, when I touch my partner, let's say if I'm issuing off my back foot, I touch base and I pick my partner's base up, my energy is going to rise with him rising. Now, what I've got to do is, as I release energy for him to bounce, I have to sink. And I have to pick one of the 4 points of my foot, the front and back of each foot, as to where I'm going to sink. So, optimally, if I'm issuing through my back foot, I want to relax through my front ball to relax and lower the counter force. Now let's say I just issue and he's holding on to me or I'm holding on to him, and I don't sink through the front foot or the front of the back foot after the issue, then I'm going to float. So I've got to prevent that. So as soon as I've issued, I want to relax through the front foot. So you can issue and shoot through the front foot and bring him back straight away. So you have a grounding. Now, I don't know if the video can pick this up, but when I'm touching a person, pushing hands, I'm vibrating heel ball all the time. So wherever I touch him, there's a vibration. I've got 4 points of connection to the ground when I'm doing push hands. So my feet are basically doing this. Heel ball in opposite rhythm. So if he catches me and he touches my base and draws me up, I just vibrate my foot, it disconnects his root. Now most people just have one root, they sink into one leg or the other, and they're dependent on switching legs if someone catches them. Here we switch parts of the foot, because we're either working through the yin or the yang of the leg, through the ball, calf, quad, lower back, chest, tricep, or the heel, shin, hamstring, and all that bicep. There's 2 power lines through both legs. So you end up with 4 power lines from the ground. And you want to be able to pump between those power lines at very, very high speed during push hands so that you can neutralize your opponent's force and put a counter force out. So when you're issuing, just doing the rebounding force, so we're just doing basics where we bounce our training partner, if I let my partner go, there's a tendency to float. But if I practice holding my partner as I issue, and then practice drawing him in, then it braces my front leg automatically. If we apply this to boxing skill, I may intercept, break structure, and then put my hit out. And then you can go into your boxing skills. So as fast as you can vibrate between these 4 points of your feet, you can connect body mass into your strikes. So if you're doing it slowly, that's 4 strikes a second. If you're doing it medium speed, it's 8 strikes a second. And if you're really good at it goes well beyond 8. But 8 is very reasonable for getting high power hits. I don't train it anymore, but I never used to train over 8 because it would become, you don't really need it. So 4 strikes in a second. If you're working the striking and relaxing front and back foot and doing this foot pump method, work it in 2, 4, 6, 8 in your training. But you're issuing, you're relaxing down through one of the points, releasing and catching straight away. This will make your boxing skill really fast. Okay, so we'll partner up and have a play of that. Thank you.